What's up, y'all? Just tuned in from what used to be the beautiful country of Canada, but has transformed into a communist shithole. Like every single day, I wake up, go on my phone, and it's another scandal that this Liberal and NDP coalition is responsible for, or quieting, or silencing, or punishing anyone who goes against them. It's if you can't see that we now live in pretty much essentially a communist country. Okay, online censorship. We can't see the news in Canada. And this isn't a problem for some of you. Like, I never used to be a political guy. You know, I worked in the music business for 20 years, producing concerts all across North America. I was too busy with that. I'm a sports guy now, you know, and then once all the lockdowns started, that was taken from me and taken from my kids. And so I decided to get a little vocal, but say, hey, what's going on here? This isn't right. We shouldn't be doing this. And here we are 4 years later, and I was 1,000% correct. This is going to hurt kids. It's going to ruin the economy. It's going to destroy the country. No, but I'm afraid of a cold. I'm afraid of the flu. Well, thanks to you guys, this is where we're at. And so at what point do we come together as Canadians and say enough? Like, how many more hundreds of billions of our dollars can they throw away? How many more criminal investigations can they silence before we say enough? Like, what kind of hole have we gone down here? And at what point do we all come together and say, we got to get rid of these people? What's going on? Like, every day, yesterday they just shut down this whole, investigation into the Winnipeg lab and the connections to China. Of course they did. And it's like, if you can't see it, what more evidence do you need? Like, what more evidence do you need to know that your government is corrupt? They're criminal? I voted for Justin Trudeau in 2015. So I don't want to hear, oh, you're a right-winger, da-da-da. I was a lifelong liberal. Working in the music business, they were always very generous to the arts foundations and grant funding, and so always voted liberal. So I don't want to hear about right-wing extremists and conspiracy theories. I'm a Canadian. I miss my country. I love my country. How do we get it back from these crooks? Like, at what point does someone come in and help us? Because this has got to stop. And so, hey, I'm just a frustrated Canadian. I love what this country used to be. I love that it was a melting pot. And now it's become just an absolute piss pot. And we got to get it back.